All right, everybody. It's that time of the year. We're week 12 of 18 right now of the NFL season. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do my NFL rankings on how I feel for this season. And yeah, so let's get into it. So, first things first, mind you, we're coming up on Thanksgiving. There's 3 games on Thanksgiving, and on top of that, Black Friday game, which is insane. So we're going to start with the Saints. The Saints they have Carr. They have decent defense. Their wide receivers this season have been like hit and miss, and by hit and miss, I mean they have been getting arrested more than anything. So Olave got like a DUI, and then freaking yeah. Anyways, and Thomas he got arrested for I guess trashing some dude's truck. I'm going to put them at the mediocre at best. I was expecting them to do much better this season considering they have Carr. Um, the Dolphins. The Dolphins are a crazy one only because I feel like they should be Super Bowl contenders, but I think they're going to be a playoff team. I think maybe next season they might get bumped up into Super Bowl contention, but I something just tells me that the track meet down there in Miami is going to get them to the playoffs, and that's it. That's the same with the Ravens right now. The Ravens, red hot, but I think I actually, you know what? I think they might be Super Bowl contenders because Jackson's got a lot to prove, and yeah, it's insane. The Bengals missing playoff. Burrow's out with that wrist injury and everything. Yeah, they're gonna miss the playoffs. I don't foresee them getting in. The Broncos. The Broncos have been heating up over the last couple weeks. I'll give them that. And on top of that, Russ has been cooking. He's been looking pretty decent, but I would not put them in anything higher than mediocre at best. They have a couple more weeks to prove anything. Um, yeah. Um, New York, mediocre at best, even though my Commanders are right there next to you. Y'all, I a part of me wants to put them in young but interesting. I mean intriguing, which I mean they are. They have a decently young. The wide receiver core for the Commanders is pretty decent, and Sam Howell's young, but I would say mediocre at best, only because Ron Rivera, Riverboat Ron, is not gonna. He's not. He doesn't have it. The Vikings. I like the Vikings. I like what Josh Dobbs is doing right now. Good old Captain Kirk. He's out for the season with that torn Achilles. Do I think Dobbs has enough to bring them into potential wild card? I don't think so. I think they're going to miss the playoffs, but barely. Barely. Um, wait, that's right. They even no. I think they might be a potential wild card. Looking at it, I think yeah. Because I keep forgetting that they expanded the playoffs, so I think potentially they might get in. The Rams missing the playoffs. The Bucks missing the playoffs. The Lions, they're looking good, my dude. The Lions, like that dual-headed running back threat they have in the backfield, ridiculous. The Bears, the Bears, like I think they're mediocre at best. I keep like bouncing between young but intriguing because like it's just kind of surprising that the freaking Bears. San Francisco, I think they might be Super Bowl contenders. I'm not. I might as well just delete Super Bowl favorites because I don't foresee any of these being Super Bowl favorites only because like bro, at the end of the day, it's any given Sunday. Any given Sunday, it could be yeah. Like you can go out there and the Panthers who are in contention for the number one pick could go out there and freaking upset anybody. The Jets, Okay, so I saw the Jets. The Jets was interesting only because I think they might be a potential wild card, but they have to win out. I think that there's a lot of work for them, and I think if they win the next couple weeks, the potential of Rodgers coming back at the end of December, it's insane. It's stupid. Potential wild card. It depends on if that team can get it together. The Eagles, Super Bowl contenders. The Raiders. The Raiders, I'd say missing the playoffs. Since they got that new coach, man, like they've been looking decent, and they bench Garoppolo. And I'm telling you right now, Garoppolo is he's not the answer, homie. He's not. Um, we're just gonna do this. Cowboys, they're in the playoffs. They're a playoff team. Um, let's go Texans. Texans are young but intriguing. I kind of want to see what their young QB is going to do with that young wide receivers and the run like that team. I think over the next couple of years when they start pushing everything together, it's going to be very very interesting. Green Bay. I think Green Bay's going to miss the playoffs. I don't think they have what it takes to get them in there. I think they're going to miss it. Um, Patriots mediocre, Titans mediocre, Colts come on, get in here. I think the Jags are going to be a playoff team. I think the Chargers are missing the playoffs. Like Chargers are teetering between missing the playoffs and mediocre at best. There is a massive like the nucleus of their team and all their players is very interesting, and it doesn't help. Mike Williams is out for the season. Keenan Allen's getting older. Herbert looks like he's losing his temper with that team. Um, yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so we're on to the Steelers potential wild card because for whatever reason, I don't understand it. Tomlin always has them like potentially running into the wild card. Um, I think the Browns are missing. Kansas City potential Super Bowl contenders. One, two, three, four. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think there's three more. I think Bills potential wild card. The Falcons are an interesting one because I don't think their quarterback situation is getting much better this season. It might pan out over the next two seasons, but this season definitely too early. Putting mediocre at best. Mediocre at best. I might as well drop the Bears down to potential number one pick, and we're putting potential wild card. So we got 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we got 13 teams, potential playoffs right here. The spread right there isn't so even when it comes to AFC or NFC, but I think that this will suffice because like I said, the only team that's really grabbed my interest when it comes to young and intriguing is got to be the Texans. And then, of course, the Panthers and the Bears, they're in contention for that number one pick, baby. Um, Mediocre at best. I 100% stand by this because I'd say the Giants are still better than Commanders. And I'm a Commanders fan. Patriots, that's the other rumor I don't understand is why, actually, the Commanders would potentially trade for Bill Belichick, which is going the circuit right now. I don't understand it, but for whatever reason, the world is ablaze in the Commanders' land, saying that we're going to trade for Bill Belichick. I think it's a terrible move. Um, Titans, dude, I don't know what's happened with the Titans this season, but like Tannenhill hasn't been doing good. He's also been hurt. You got, D Hop on the outside there. You got Derrick Henry. Like y'all should be doing something, man. Of course, Colts Anthony Richardson got hurt. That lineup definitely sits there. And then like LA, I think the Rams right now, the Rams are hurting because they trade away every first round pick they get. And then like they're wondering why they're starting to suffer now. Cap hits and all that other stuff. It's because of that. Like I said, I think the Ravens, 49ers, Eagles, and Kansas City, one of those is going to win the Super Bowl. And I would not be surprised if the Super Bowl ends up being the Eagles, Kansas City again. Unless, like I said, I give it another year, and I think the Dolphins will be Super Bowl contenders. Anyways, you guys, that is my wrap up of where I think the teams are real quick. I didn't go into too in depth with anything because this would be like a 45-minute long video. Hopefully, you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Every little bit helps this small channel. We're trying to grow. We're on our way to 6,000 subscribers. But y'all take it easy. Have a wonderful day. Bye.